So guys, in today's video, I wanted to talk about the major cutscene that was released with this week's weekly reset, as well as give my thoughts on potentially the future of Destiny 2. Before we get into all that, if you go on to enjoy the video, as always, leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, as there's a lot of you who watch my content aren't actually subscribed. Subscribing is free to do and it really helps me out here a lot. Super close to hitting 500 subscribers, halfway to 1,000, which is my goal to hit by the end of the year. So once again, if you could help with that, I would greatly appreciate it. But let's just jump into today's video. First up, we have to talk about that new cutscene, which teases a lot about the future of Destiny 2 in the current year, with a potential tease as to what the next season could be. If you don't know what cutscene I'm talking about, I'm going to play it for you right now.
Zivorath's forces are in full retreat.
Good. Time to complete the mission.
Our dance will never end. I am war. You carry my banner. Cling to me like hope. What are you without me? Sink into my embrace. Drown in the deep. Fight forever.
Stand down, Deputy. Sometimes the battle is stepping away from the battle. We're with you all the way.
The true path lies obscured, but she knows the way. She who hides truth in deception. The Witch Queen must rise.
That is the cutscene that we received at the end of this week's story. Very interesting to see that Savathun will be returning in some capacity. We don't know if next season will be us trying to track down Amaru throughout the course of the season to then eventually resurrect her, or if we will immediately find Amaru to then resurrect her immediately to then learn more about how to get through the portal. I could see them doing both, to be honest. So I'm very interested to learn more about that season. Another thing to add in here, next season we are of course getting a returning raid, and if it is a Savathun themed Hive season, I'm sad to say that this could potentially mean the return of Crota's End instead of Wrath of the Machine. If they add some new cool things to Crota's, that's cool. Me personally, I really wanted to see Wrath return, but it does make more sense if Savathun's the main focus of the season for Crota's End to then be added into the game as well. Other than that, let's go into talking about the future of Destiny 2 as a whole post final shape. I haven't really done a video talking about that. Me personally, I can't see how the Destiny 2 current monetization cycle would work after final shape with having a DLC and then 4 seasons. I personally expect it to be more of a complete story at the end of the Final Shape DLC campaign, because I feel like having the campaign then continue on in 4 extra seasons would kind of just drag a bit in terms of ending off the story. I feel like if they were going to do 4 extra seasons, it would be completely different to what the Final Shape DLC actually is, similar to what Final Fantasy XIV is currently doing. They ended off their huge story arc with their most recent DLC, and then their most recent patch content has been starting off a brand new story chain of events and stuff, which is really quite interesting. They could try and adapt that, where at the end of the Final Shape DLC, we start a new path and go from the aftermath of what has happened in that DLC, whether we win or lose. Either way, deal with the aftermath of the expansion. Or they could do something completely insane, which would be to release the Final Shape DLC and then maybe the one season, and then after like 3-month period of time, release another DLC, which I don't see them doing. I saw this in a video that I'll have linked in the description by MacDix. Had that idea, and that just, it would be insane if they did that. I'd be totally down for it, but I don't know how they would work that in with how their current work system has been working for the last 3 years. If it works like that, brilliant. I don't expect it to be that way though. But yeah, very interested to see how Destiny 2 looks in the future. Me personally, I do feel like they need to kind of do a softish reset. I would personally say remove the 2 from the name would be a good start, and then add a new like main base campaign that most games have, because Destiny 2 doesn't currently have that. There's no real main beginning campaign to give new players a way in, which is something that this game has really needed for the longest time with the removal of the Red War campaign. There's no real starting point that is solid enough to warrant new players coming in and exploring more. So I'm very looking forward to hearing more about the future. Hopefully we'll learn stuff during the August 22nd Final Shape reveal stream. I'm expecting to hear more during that stream, to be honest, because that's what they normally do. I believe during, what expansion reveal was it? It was Beyond Light reveal. They also revealed the names of the Final Shape and Lightfall, which was a very cool thing to do. Probably expecting more stuff like that in the reveal stream. Very interested to learn more overall. But yeah, leave your thoughts in the comments down below on what you think the future of Destiny 2 could look like and what you expect to see in the next season. But that's all I have for you guys today. So if you've enjoyed, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.